Kentucky is 7-3 for the first time since 2007. That's great. A big reason for that, Benny Snell Jr., who might go down as the best running back in UK history, and certainly making a case for that with his performance this afternoon. Vanderbilt honoring those who have served our country with a pre-game Veterans Day tribute. First UK possession, Benny Snell, 16 yards. That makes Snell the fastest Wildcat to ever reach 2,000 rushing yards. Steven Johnson takes off running. He's going to get hit, loses the ball. Not the way Kentucky wanted to start the game. Vandy recovers. It would lead to a Ralph Webb touchdown. Now Kentucky had 5 rushing touchdowns on the day. This was the first. Saheem King knifing through the defense. 22-yard score ties the game at 7. Now, headed into Saturday, Vandy quarterback Kyle Shermer had 3 picks on the season. He matched that in the first half. Denzel Ware got the first. The second one, that's Derek Beatty. It would lead to an Austin McGinnis field goal. Shortly after that, Mike Edwards, he's got the 3rd pick. That would also lead to an Austin McGinnis field goal. It's 27 UK at the half. Opening drive of the 3rd quarter, they say it's better to be lucky than to be good. Johnson to Lynn Bowden, making his way upfield, but he fumbles. The ball kicked around, finally down around the goal line, and UK recovers. That sets up Snell, the 27th rushing touchdown of his career at UK. That is the most ever in program history. And no letting up for Kentucky. King, his 2nd touchdown, UK's 4th from 7 yards out. Cats rolling 34-7. Bowden, this kid is special. Watch him go and count how many guys he makes miss. And then it is a foot race to the end zone. Bowden finally dragged down at the 6 after a 93-yard return. Cats in great shape, and who else to cap it off? Benny, 3 touchdowns, the first UK player to ever rush for back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons as Kentucky wins 44-21. Alan Kettler has more from Nashville.
UK assistant coach Vince Morrow just walked by me and said, "You tell everyone they picked Vandy as the favorite, and they were wrong again." 2 things happened. Number 1, Benny Snell is the best running back in UK history up to this point in time in his career. I'm serious. And number 2, in the trenches, where Kentucky has had some problems, they were special. Can you see yourself someday saying, "Hey kids, I played with some dude named Benny Snell, and he was just ridiculous"?
Oh yeah. When I'm old and fat eventually, and all that happens, and I come back to see Benny get inducted to the Hall of Fame, oh yeah, I'll definitely tell my kids about that.
Which Hall of Fame?
All of them.
Benny, do you think of yourself as you are a great running back?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
He's going to probably be the best player to ever come through UK. You know, I think he's better than Randall Cobb when he was here, and I ain't found out about him until he got here. Everybody know about Benny. I go home, that's what they talk about.
Really?
Yeah, I go down and see some folks, wherever. It's Benny Snell, man. I feel like he's going to be the best player to ever come through here.
It's one of my accomplishments that, I write on my wall. I'm happy. I'm very happy. I'm very thankful.
Now that they have 7, 8, or 9, it's a possibility. These kids could win 9 games. Alan Cutler, LEX18 Sports.
On the road to face Georgia next week, the Bulldogs at Auburn today. UGA scores on the game's first possession. Direct snap to Nick Chubb. Punches it in for a 7-0 lead. But it would be pretty much all Auburn from there, though. 4 minutes to go in the first half. Jarrett Stidham delivers a 42-yard strike to Darius Slayton. Slows down to keep his defender off the ball. Reaches back for the grab. 16-7 Auburn as the Tigers take down Georgia 40-17. 5-star shooting guard Keldon Johnson committed to Kentucky Saturday. Johnson picked UK over Texas, Maryland, and NC State. The 6'6 Johnson out of Oak Hill Academy in Virginia is the number 14 player in the 2018 class for the 24/7 Sports Composite. He's his 2nd recruit John Calipari has picked up in the 2018 class. Now Kentucky will host Vermont tomorrow. Tip-off is at 3:30 p.m. on ESPN. Cal said after UK's season-opening win against Utah Valley State that the Catamounts must be doing backflips after watching how the Wildcats played in the first half.
Let's embrace it and know it's going to be hard to win these games. It's not what we look like right now. It's going to be what we look like in February. maybe March. Let's hope we don't wait till April. But, you know, we are what we are right now, and we won a game. You know, I told them after, losing stinks, makes you sick to your stomach. Winning is fun. Even if you played bad, you better enjoy winning. Enjoy any time you win a game.
The Kentucky women's basketball team will host Gardner-Webb tomorrow at 2 p.m. at Memorial Coliseum. Kayla Murray had a game-high 22 in UK's win over Sacramento State Friday. Her speed makes her difficult to defend, and in comparison to a former UK great, Matthew Mitchell gave her some high praise.
I don't remember anyone quite as fast as her straight ahead. She's really fast. I've been blessed to be around some great players and some fast players, but I think she's, with the ball, you know, the only person that I remember just like visually seeing here at Kentucky was, and it was, you know, John Wall just had that burst of speed that you're just like, wow, how's he going that fast?
That's saying something. We'll be right back.